YouTube! Whoa! 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 Try not to have you fall this time. Welcome back to another episode. Today we talking spark plugs. Spark plugs? What about them? All right, spark plugs, what about them? You know, they're in your bike. They make the big fire, bang, bang, go boom, boom. You can drive your bike all the way around. And without spark plugs, we wouldn't have motorcycles. But one of the necessary components in order for a combustion motor to be combustioning is spark. Like you need air, fuel, spark. The three amigos, the three musketeers of power making, must all work together and get yourself ripping on them streets. On the Fury, the NGK DPC DCPR TC, it's right here below. That's the standard size. They also make a NGK DCPR 7E, which is the upgrade from the 6E. The 7E is for more continuous high speed. If you're driving on the highway, if you find yourself speeding a lot, like most people, the DCPR 7E spark plug is the one for you. However, the best spark plugs that you can get on the market are Iridium tipped. Typical spark plug is anywhere between $3 to $5. These are gonna be around the $10 range. Whoa, whoa, hey, not too close. And what I have here is the DCPR 7E IX. The IX is for the Iridium tips. They do not make Iridium tips for the DCPR 6, only for the 7. Take a look here. Focus, out of focus, wabam. Take a look right here. Spark plugs, spark is a spark, right? Spark happens, it goes. Not always the case. Iridiums, the benefit of Iridiums is they have a higher melt point. They can withstand 700 more degrees than a typical spark plug. The tips themselves run cooler. The precision, because the electrode, I'll take a picture and do a still so you can see the electrode to see what I'm talking about. It's more refined, and because it's more refined, it allows for more combustion to happen. With the picture that I just showed you between the two, if you want to think about the spark, yes, it's more fine, but the spark itself, a traditional spark plug will be like a lighter, right? You got some flame, it's gonna ignite, it will go, it will make a bang. But Iridiums are more like this. Smaller, finer, more precise. So, you know, what would you rather have? This firing or this firing? Science! During your cycle, sometimes when the fuel comes in the cylinder, not all of it gets burned. And sometimes when not all of it gets burned, you get a little pop coming out the back of your bike. Not to be confused with like a D-cell pop, but it's the fact that there's explosions still happening within the pipe through the hot exhaust and is actually in the cylinder. So by having an Iridium tip, you burn up more fuel than you normally would during a regular cycle. That gets you an increased horsepower. Typical spark plug NGK, they'll give you a range between 40 to 50,000 miles. NGK claims their Iridium spark plugs can go anywhere from 60 to 80,000 miles. Not that you would want to go 80,000 miles without changing your spark plug. It's a very simple mod. It's very easy to do. In a few moments, I'll show you how to do it. Also, what you want to do too, for another tool you should have, is a spark gap tool. You could get one of these gap tools. They're super cheap. They're hanging right on the registers at any kind of parts, auto parts store, O'Reilly's, AutoZone, Advanced Auto, stuff like that. But they're not as accurate. You get what you pay for. So if you want to be in a ballpark, you know, you just put the spark plug, start at the lowest setting, and spin it all the way up till you get where you need to be, and you read the dial, and it tells you right where you should be. Motion Pro makes a better one. They have all the gaps in it. These are great to have. Very accurate, speed checking. You could also make adjustments here using this part. You slide it, you can bend up and push down the tabs to get the right gap that you want. At the same time, it's also a bottle opener. So you can hang it, gap it, measure it, crack it, drink it, relax it, do all your kinds of stuff. Anyway, I'll put a link in the description of where I got this from. Get anywhere, go to your local parts store, support your local business, pick it up. Yes, they're double the money, but you get better performance, you get better combustion, you get extended life, they run cooler, you get more horsepower, you get more bang for your buck. And that's one of the main reasons why I want to do this mod. But also, and keep in mind, if you're like a weekend warrior and you just take the bike out for a weekend, that's fine. If you daily commute, you ride at mostly at high speeds, or you're freaking hot rodding around, we're having that throttle basically open all the way almost all the time, or whenever you can, which is me, and that's what they recommend using the DPCR7s, but they don't make Iridiums for the 6s, only the 7s. So my spark plugs are fine. I only have 8,000 miles in the bike. They're fine, but they're not fine for what I want to do. So if you find yourself riding pretty good, or you just want to have better overall performance, then this is the mod for you. But enough said with that. You got 2 cylinders. There are 2 spark plugs either side of the cylinders. They are underneath the chrome covers. Get the parts card out the way. They're very easy to get to. So you just pop off your covers. You'll get down to the cable as I'll show you. Undo the spark plug, put the new spark plug in, and that's it. You're ready to rip. Very easy. That's what we're gonna do. What you're gonna need for the installation is a 5/8 socket. If you don't have a 5/8 socket, you really should if you're working on your motorcycle, but if what you really should have is a spark plug socket. Inside has a little rubber boot. The spark plug itself can actually go in and click in. This way you can't lose it while you're trying to reach down below there and, you know, get it in. You should actually do it by hand first. That way you don't cross the threads. And then socket up the rest of the way. Snug tight, but if you want to be more specific like me, use your manual. It says they want 18 foot-pounds of torque. So 18 foot-pounds, get yourself a torque wrench. Obviously, it's a wrench that does torque, so you know you're very nice and spot on. Without further ado, let's get it. One of the easiest ones to get to is right here. Just carefully pull off the cover. I really hate these freaking things. Anyway, put down the parts cart. Reach here, grab your booty as far down as you can. Pull that up right there. There's your spark plug right there. Right there is your spark plug. So go ahead, let's reach down up in there. Wiggle that on. Like I said, righty tight, lefty loose. That's one. On the spark plug itself, it has a little little washer on there, so you can get proper crushage, and you know that you're not gonna have any leaking pass by, though you probably shouldn't leak anyways with the amount of threads are on the freaking thing. Do this quickly. You don't want to have any dirt go back in there, but I get it, and I do it by hand first so I don't cross thread. Bam. Go all the way down as far as you can. Go ahead, get your torque. And 18 foot-pounds. That's 15, 16, 18. Tighten down to the bottom. Righty tight. lefty loose. You're in. That's it, very simple. 3 more left to do. Total of 4. Take your boot, plug it back in, make sure you're secure. And that's it. Very simple, very quick, very easy. The back sides are easiest to get to. You pop off the thing on and off, you pop off the other side. You gotta do your bolts, in this case my spikes, take off both sides to get in there. Go back to your parts cart. And push. Very nice. Other side. Ooh, hit the air right. Oh, come on. Ouch. Go. Down the under. Grab your boot. Give them a twist if you can. Sometimes they'll be hard to get out. Yeah, there you go. Righty tighty, lefty loose. Yeet that box, yeet. Yeah. Very simple. Plug in, all the way down, get your torque. One, two, get the boot back. Clip back on, clip the back, clip the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, watch your clips. Parts cart, shroud, and the back side. Carefully, careful. Come on. Bottom one. Ooh, okay. Alrighty, tighty, lefty loose. Back in. Boot, lefty loosey. Alright, that's it. You're done. You just put her back together and everything's all right. Happy riding. Perfect, simple, easy, quick. You're gonna get great performance. Iridiums just in general are way better. That's it, that's today's episode. Again, like, comment, subscribe, click a video. And as always, have a good one. Peace.